And we're back to Beauty and the Beast on the Super Nintendo.
Oh, how sad. It's the last
I don't feel
part.
super right now.
Also, Belle, what happened?
The beast walks in and
the beast
collapses.
died.
It's a pantomime script represents
Suddenly, the beast died of a heart attack.
So basically what you're saying is that Beauty and the Beast are essentially just acting the stuff out in front of their stained glass windows.
Again,
Yes.
Okay, I know that it's clear.
Closer and closer, two hearts drift. To win Belle's love, the beast seeks a gift.
You
There's no
know,
room to
read any of this. What the
He
fuck?
seeks medical attention. He just had a heart attack.
But
Yes.
okay, I know that it's probably not the intention.
And now there's something. Okay, I will give the game this. Yes, something overrode the beast. It did.
It's unintentionally funny.
That too, but it actually manages to implement something there as a snowball throwing minigame.
Hey, that's cool.
Go on.
Is it good?
No, but I appreciate the attempt, I guess. Okay.
Wait,
Joe, I'm sorry, Joe, I'm gonna have to interrupt you for this. Guess what happens if you miss 3 snowballs?
You die.
You die.
Belle.
Beast goes away. Belle goes away, and you lose a life, and you have to start the level again.
Wait.
If it was that easy for Belle to escape the castle.
Wait.
What happened is his ego got hurt.
Wait, hold on. So what you're saying is that if you wait, so is it like if you get hit or if you miss them?
No, if you miss them, because the way it works is, she throws the snowballs and you're supposed to catch them. Problem is, the timing for the animation is a bit rough, so it's easy to miss. And what happened was, as you just saw, it's because the controls, whatever. The point is, yeah, if you miss 3 balls, you're fucked.
Okay.
So wait, are you supposed to get hit by them or like?
No, you're supposed to
catch them?
you're supposed to catch them, Jova. And every time you fail, another snowball appears on the top left corner of the screen. That's basically how it works.
I'm confused by the context of this. Like, why is Belle angry if you miss the snowballs? If it's a snowball fight, shouldn't Beast be, avoiding them anyway so that he can win the snowball fight? Like,
I have no idea what to tell you,
snowball-
Jova. To be honest with you.
Is Belle just a sore loser or something?
No, that's the thing, Jova. She won. So if anything, she's a sore winner. Like, this game makes no sense. Go on, Teo.
Okay,
It's a snowball fight, remember?
Go on, Teo.
Sorry. 2 things. One, okay, not that this is not the game's intention, but I wonder if the stained glass here in the pantomime can represent of saying kind of like something that happens like in the aftermath of the movie, as in the story gets cemented through the stained glass to be remembered, and that would be a neat way to be incorporated, but I know it's clearly not the intention.
I
Just
guess.
throw snow at her.
And
By the way, Belle's sprite in this level is another great example of why I prefer the look of the Genesis duology. Look at Belle when next she shows up on screen. She has no face. Like, seriously.
she has no style, she has no face.
Remember how charming looking the
Fucking
sprites
disgrace.
looked in the Genesis duology? Like, seriously, look at Belle.
Also, so let me get this straight. So when you do it properly, Belle still walks off, but now you can follow her as opposed to her walking off and you not being able to follow her.
You figure that one out, Joa, because I can't.
The snowball minigame is stupid.
Exactly.
And yet it's more fair than that Winnie the Pooh baseball game.
Oh,
Wait.
God. Yeah.
Oh, you don't know, Pedro? You don't know?
Wait. You've never heard of a Winnie Pooh baseball game?
I apparently not.
It's a story.
Please tell me more.
It's a very long story, but I want to save in details for another time. But to give you a very sample, it's a Japanese game made for the web. It's a Japanese Winnie the Pooh game, clearly intended for little children, mind you, and it's hard as balls.
Really?
Yes, it actually is. To the point where a lot of, it basically became this kind of mimetic mutation. So to the point where people kind of enjoyed it, with the frustration of the difficulty. To the point where. Sorry, go on.
Let me try to explain this to the best of my ability. The way it works is you move left or right, and you press the attack button to grab this. Here's the when you press the attack button, the beast just does this thing where he stretches his arms and then stretches it back up again. So what you have to time it up just right when the snowball is about to fall into your supposed arms, but the timing has to be super precise.
And she keeps changing.
It's hard to explain, but trust me, play it and you'll know exactly what I mean.
I just don't get it. This is supposed to be a snowball fight. Why are we changing it to us catching the snow in a snowball fight?
That's
not how snowball fights
I
work.
kind of like the digitized laughter that they gave to Belle.
I was about to say, she has a digitized laugh. Holy cow.
Yeah, the laugh is fine. It's just that this minigame sucks balls. So.
Yeah, it does, so.
Okay, one more.
Yeah, so there's 3 phases to this thing. Keep in mind, Jova, you have 3 phases to this thing, and you can only miss 3 snowballs. So you have to go through all 3 of these snowball parts without missing 3 times.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
As you can probably guess, I decided to use save states because that's the only way you're going to be able to see beyond this point.
Also, think about the music. I noticed before, but I noticed it again for this level. It actually cuts out and leaves those couple of seconds of silence before jumping back again. Jesus.
Not only that, I noticed though. So Belle laughs when you lose and then walks off. So again, was she mad? Is she happy? Again, level. What suggests we failed? And hey, here's another thing. Wasn't B supposed to be getting Belle a gift going off of the introduction for this level? How is this getting her a gift?
Oh my god, we're still here?
Gameplay story segregation, Jova. And trust me, Dej, get a ROM.
Gameplay and story segregation, it's literally the level saying, hey, you're gonna try and get Belle a gift, only no, you don't. Instead, you're doing this BS snowball fight, which honestly may be the worst part of the game so far.
Oh my god.
Holy cow.
Also, this music's kind of annoying now.
Wow. I think we may have
I love
one
something
of our
there.
new stinkers, guys.
Something There is one of my favorite Disney songs, and this remix is not great. I will say.
Wait a minute. What song is this supposed to be?
Something There. The song that...
Something that wasn't there before.
It doesn't even sound like it.
Doesn't remotely sound it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Sorry.
See, that's how you can tell it's a bad mix. Bloody hell. I thought it was an original.
I can tell it is. If anything, because I spent a fucking... Well, I don't even know how long I spent in this, but trust...
I was gonna say, you spent an hour on this?
Not an hour. That's why I stopped myself from saying an hour, but... It definitely felt like it, I can tell you that. No, it's because... Trust me, boot up an emulator in the ROM and try it for yourself. It's just...
I believe you.
It's hard to explain, but trust me, you have to be super precise. So basically,
I love how you've resorted to the point where you're saving after every time you catch a snowball.
Well, trust me, Joe. It's the only way you're going to be able to see anything past this level.
Yeah, this section seems bullshit enough.
It is.
Christ, it's over.
God, I'm starting to really appreciate Roar of the Beast right now. Jesus.
Wait. I thought you were already to that point, because holy crap.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure that there are no really good games among this bunch.
There aren't, Tail, but man, Roar of the Beast is a fucking masterpiece compared to this game.
Wait, giant book? No! Video game, start making sense, I swear to God.
Candles made more sense.
Go home, game, you're drunk.
What is... again, no! Even for a game this old.
We had evil versions of Lumiere. Why couldn't we have evil versions of... what's the name of the other guy? The clock.
So apparently...
Cogsworth.
Sorry, because in my country it's called differently, I didn't know.
In my country it's just called clock.
So apparently this game is suggesting that the sorceress also turned people into books.
Well, it makes sense, Tail, because Cogsworth is a pun that only works in English, so...
I suppose, but Lumiere is called like that even in my country. So
Well, but Lumiere is an actual French name too. So
yes, but for my country, the word is different for that kind of term.
well, that I don't know. Obviously, I don't know Italian.
Maybe they thought, Italy's close.
Okay.
That's
Here
what
we
it
go.
means. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the worst part of this game.
Oh.
Let me
Wait. I'm sorry. How are their books big enough to hold up the beast? In fact, look at them. They're not even that big.
They must be copies of Order of the Phoenix. So.
Let me
Pedro,
explain.
just turn on the moon jump, please. Just don't.
No, sure. I have to showcase how this is first. Anyway,
And if you fall, there's a sea of books waiting to maul you down there.
Don't you love that, Java? Don't you?
Mega Man.
Man, what a perfect book end to this journey, huh?
You're so funny. Go to the corner. Anyway, let me explain.
Where you when we did all the sheep puns yesterday?
Let me try to explain.
Go on, Pedro.
Come on, Pedro.
Okay.
Guy, wait, you guys were selling sheep puns, man?
Go on,
Anyway,
Pedro.
go on, Pedro.
Okay. So, here's the problem with the jumping in this game. When you jump into a platform, okay, not just much. Okay. Here's what happens. The game is, you know how a lot of games, when you get close to the edge of a platform, the character will do this whoa kind of animation. You know, the beast will always do that animation every time you get near an edge of a platform. Here's the problem: it completely stops your momentum. Meaning, in order to jump from platform to platform, you have to try your best to start up your run cycle with momentum, but just enough so you can jump before the whoa animation starts. Because if the whoa animation starts, the beast stops, you lose your momentum, and if the platform goes back into the shelf, you fall and you have to start all over. Hold on, let me finish. This particular programming of how the jumping works, I'm not kidding you, this makes the game nearly unplayable when you're trying to platform, because it's hard to explain, but it's like this. Like, imagine you're trying to jump into small little platforms, and if you touch any of the edges of those small platforms, the game will immediately kill your momentum. And remember, these platforms are, they regress, they go back to the shelf, meaning you not only have to handle these really awkward jumping controls, you have to do it fast. Trust me. It renders this level nearly unplayable.
It's like I asked earlier. I wish there was a dash button because, I don't know, I get that you can maybe move at a general good speed with your regular stuff, but it feels like this game needs a dash button with all the
Or at least
momentum it asks of you.
a pounce-like move.
Yes.
Oh, goody, more of this. Seriously, though, did they just run out of ideas? Books? Seriously,
Again,
books
it's a
are
shame.
enemies now?
It's a shame because I kind of like the background art for the levels.
It's fine.
Again,
So I guess Beast is trying to find Belle a gift in this library, except again,
This
we
is
know
not-
that the gift is going to be the mirror, so...
Apparently,
Hey,
the
Hudson.
library here is basically.
Wait, Pedro, I'm telling you, I got it. The new Castlevania game will be called Book of Destiny.
Hey, that's
Anyway,
soft.
Garcia was about to answer me.
Go on.
Actually, don't know, Joe. Sorry, could you repeat the question?
So, yeah, I guess in this case... Okay, so I had said Beast is probably just going to find Belle a gift here, but again, since we know the gift is going to be the mirror, it doesn't make any sense that he's looking for it in the library.
Hey, Hudson Soft. Newsflash, you're not making Castle of Illusion. Okay? This would make sense in Castle of Illusion, but...
It really doesn't make any sense. Hudson Soft can do so much better than this.
They can.
They could have made a Bomberman game featuring the Beast.
Again,
and no one would
also
complain.
remember what you said. This
I'll
is not
take
a
that at this
Gaston.
point.
They only publish. This is Probe Software.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah, that does make more sense.
Oh, wait. So this was made by Probe Software. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which is a shame, because Probe Software is the same thing. Probe Software is capable of better than this. Remember, they made
remember again, Pedro. Weren't those with me the Hulk, Jessica, Genesis, Mega?
Yeah. Which was weird. Don't get me wrong, but it was still
another chapter of this.
But it was still a good game. Like, same thing with the with their Mega Drive ports of Mortal Kombat 1 and Mega Drive 32X of Mortal Kombat 1. Those ports were good.
No, you've got to be kidding me. It's another gargoyle for a boss fight?
Yes, apparently.
Oh, thank God, the snowball stuff is over.
Basically, Jova, they ran out of ideas, like you said. They literally ran out of ideas at this point, which is...
God, Greg Weisman must be fuming right now.
Who?
I'm guessing he's the creator of Gargoyles?
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
go.
Spectacular Spider-Man
Go on,
Young
Pedro.
Justice.
Go on.
Like, seriously, though, like, you couldn't... Okay, so let me get this straight. You go out of your way to have different enemies, like books, and you didn't have the boss be library-themed?
What?
Wait, I got it. The gargoyle is setting the books on fire. This is Fahrenheit 451.
If you're gonna rip off Castle of Illusion's library level, why not go all the way and have a bookworm be the boss battle? A giant bookworm. I mean, might as well at this point. Might as well at this point.
Also, Dej, I see no mechanical hounds, so no.
I haven't read that book in a while, so...
By the way, I'm noticing
weird.
something. This gargoyle doesn't have a drop shadow like the other one had.
That's the one weird thing. Any adaptation, if I recall correctly, any adaptation of Fahrenheit to 451 never adapted a mechanical hound for some reason.
Okay, but yeah, okay, seriously, no, I mean... okay,
Also,
so
the homing of those fireballs, Jesus.
Yes,
Okay,
Jova?
the scaling of these books literally doesn't make any sense. This suggests that some of the books are as tall as the beast himself, but no, that doesn't work given the perspective from earlier. So, which is it, game?
I'm honestly starting to wonder if this game was designed not as a Beauty and the Beast game, but then later Hudson Soft managed to get the license, and the game was reworked into one.
This might actually be one of the worst games we've commented on.
Okay, not to me.
No.
Jova,
No, no, no.
Teo, if you tried playing this without cheats, I don't think you would be very willing to disagree. Trust me. It's,
You know what? I'm going to download the ROM right now where I'm going to pull its Terminator.
Dej, you already set yourself up for Terminator 2.
And
Yep.
the last time you did that, you ended up suffering big time. Like, and look, Teo, I said one of the worst. I didn't say the worst, but I do think it is. I do think it is one of the worst.
I can tell you
games
too
we've
that the
covered.
gameplay is incredibly frustrating. Incredibly frustrating.
Oh, and the dance just happens in between chapters. Wait, hold on. So wait, this was the gift Beast got for her? Just the dance? And that's your rendition of Beauty and the Beast? Come
Also-
on.
Also, Lumiere in that stained glass looks very creepy.
Yeah.
Mrs. Potts is the one who looks creepy to me, honestly. Look at how she stares down at them.
Also, where is Chip looking at? Is he looking at Cogsworth's
he
pendulum?
Oh my
No,
god,
no,
this is supposed
oh
to
my
be
God.
a rendition of Tales All This Time.
Yeah, it
What
is
I
the main
said to
theme.
you, it's our rendition of Beauty and the Beast.
It doesn't sound like that at all.
Also, why is Chip checking out Cogsworth's dick?
You're starting to see what I mean with the music in this game being terrible. Like, you have Alan Menken's songs. All you have to do is remix them properly, and you can even do that. Fire
Oh yeah, that's
by
right.
hate,
We have a villain in
anger
this.
unleashed,
Anger
spited
unleashed.
by Belle.
Spirit.
Gaston stalks the beast.
I kind of like the fact that they wanted to go with the rhyming scheme. Also, Gaston's hair, Jesus Christ, that color.
It's so red.
Alright.
Well, at least we can close a book on that level.
Oh, great.
Welcome to Stormy Ascent.
Oh, great. Falling stalagmites.
And electric wires?
Why are there electric wires in Beast's Castle?
This is Beauty and the Beast, not Frankenstein.
Don't worry about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game officially lost its mind. It's
An electrical fence.
Sure,
But
you know what?
if they had that in the movie, the Beast would never have been able.
And guess what?
Of course, because of the rain, the platforms are slippery, of course.
Not just that, Teo. Just like in the Roar of the Beast, there's also wind to take into account, because people who made Beauty and the Beast games seem to really like this gimmick.
Okay. Holy, you know,
Also,
This I hate this game.
there are so few words to put into just how stupid this game is.
Also,
And, you know,
sorry, go on, Jonah.
why Wow, that was just not fair.
See, this game is making me ill. This game is making me ill now. Like,
Wait, hold on. What was up with that sheet that said no loss of a candle when near something?
Manager is not here right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Anyway,
Oh god, don't tell me there's wind mechanics in this too.
you just mentioned it before, Jova.
go on to.
Also, Pedro, it's a matter of just giving me, at least at this point, obviously, not as much as, not a couple years ago, but it's a matter of time. Remember, just give me enough time, and I will probably find a way to beat even the most stupidest of things.
Oh, I have no doubt that you would do that, Teo. Doesn't make the game good, though.
True, but well, that's the thing. The harder and frustrating the challenge, the more rewarding is the actual accomplishment.
Not that only
really?
Teo. That
Okay,
here's the thing,
Teo.
Teo.
On a personal level, I'm gonna take that, yes.
Okay,
Just
you know
because,
what?
just because I don't party it with everyone doesn't mean I cannot be satisfied with myself.
Okay, T. I'll say this, all the more power to you, because I'll just say this, beating Mighty Number 9 did not fill me with a sense of accomplishment. It just made me feel a sense of pain in my wasted life from that game.
Let me put it this way, Teo. The reason that overcoming a challenging game is only satisfying if the game is well designed. If most of your deaths are because of the poor design of the game, then no, I'm sorry, but I don't find that satisfying. I just find it
That's
frustrating.
my
Wait, the
stance as
who
well.
is fighting in this case?
The reason From Software's games are satisfying is because they're actually well designed. Go on. Except for Dark Souls 2, that game can fuck itself. Go on.
I mean, there's a cat in it.
That's the thing.
Yeah, like what
That's the
happened?
thing, Pedro. That's the thing, Pedro. Shira is kind of taken a liking to Shalkwar, and I cannot do anything about it.
Hey, I was about to say, how are Dwibs and Shira enjoying Dark
Well, we
Souls
only did
2?
one
We've
part
only
anyway.
done one stream,
and I
so
don't
the
want to be
bullshit hasn't
redundant.
happened yet.
Oh,
So
shit.
let me just be more on point. What you said is true, but there's also the fact that games with this is another initial. There are games which have become frustrating, that because of their notorious nature and in time has become, popular in the gaming community, and as a result, actually beating them does count as a challenge of its own, regardless of bullshit level design. Case in point, the Ghost and Goblin series, which is something that they did for Halloween for a couple of years in a row.
Yeah, the Ghost and Goblin games are actually good games, though. But
Not for the rules we established with the level design, Pedro, and also the gaming design.
I don't know.
I mean, that's the
Remember,
thing.
R4 is designed to have both the knockback and the inability to move mid-jump. Also, the weapons are super situational, and you can soft-lock yourself if you're not careful.
Well, sure, I guess.
So, Teo,
also,
what you're
Shiroi.
saying is you're going to be recording ET, yes?
That too.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
I mean-
Shiroi.
So, Tio,
Sorry,
I guess
Shiroi,
you'll
but
also
even a
be
cat
recording
cannot save
Kaizo
this game.
Mario for the channel.
You need to be more specific.
Oh, wait, did he just take fall damage? He wasn't hit by anything. I think he just
Meteor
died.
shower.
Oh, wait. So we
what?
just defeated Gaston.
Excuse
Wait,
me.
wait, hold on. So we just defeated Gaston like that? Not even an epic bout here?
What
and
happened there?
I'm sorry, I turned around. What did I miss? I'm legit serious. I'm like, what?
Okay,
Well, Deji, you said
Gaston
you...
just died, and then Beast
The epilogue-
died from fall damage.
And they both
apparently.
lived happily ever after.
The epilogue rushed even more than the one in the Teen Soldier segment in Fantasia 2000.
And that's it?
That's it.
What? So he was being fired at from above, fell to the floor, seemingly died, woke up as a prince, and Gaston's dead off screen? What? Did I get that right?
Apparently.
No,
Yeah.
I got it. Gaston slid and fell off the
Hey,
roof.
Dick! Stop covering up part of the credits with your
Out of the way,
shadow.
losers!
Is this the
No one can
game?
cover a
Yeah.
code screen like Gaston.
Maybe. I got it. The developers are trying to hide their names.
Okay, I want to see if the credits actually mention the composer. I'm actually curious because IMDb did not mention it.
Music
Shiroi.
translated.
Shiroi, I'm gonna have to send.
Nick Stroud is done by Steve Collette.
Music translated by Nick Stroud.
Wait, the music was translated? Why do you need to
Well, because
translate
it was
music?
an original composition, so I think they mean translated into this format.
Yeah, I think you mean arranged, not translated.
Also, what? Why are they crediting the
Wait,
lyrics?
why are they crediting
of
the
song?
lyrics? The lyrics aren't
Because-
in the game.
Because the song, well, they're crediting the songs because the songs belong to Disney and whatever.
No.
I don't. I
I
get
get
the
that.
music, but why?
But
the
they're
lyrics?
crediting the words and lyrics, which doesn't make sense because they're not in the game.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you were gonna say something, Pedro?
Shiroi, I'm gonna have to stand my ground here. Even a, you mentioned the cat earlier. No, even a cat can say this one.
I mean, I agree. I don't have to play it.
The Beauty and
Well,
the
no,
Beast and
I
the
played
Cat.
it so that you don't have to. You see what? You see. I hope now, Shiroi, you appreciate what I do for you.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Wow,
So,
this one was a mess.
Well, that sucked. Shova,
Yes.
final thoughts. No, sorry, Dweb's final thoughts. Sorry. Go on.
Yes, my name's Jova now.
Yes.
This game's such a mess, it's scrambling our brains. Yeah.
Thanks to Mandy. Yes.
Thanks,
Thank
Mandy,
you guys for
Louise, Ioma,
Barg.
Tony, and
Yeah,
Corma.
This game isn't very fun looking at all. I mean, a lot of the music is just really forgettable when it isn't
Bye
not
for
doing a
now.
good job translating the original music.
What
What do you mean
yeah,
for
well,
now? Is there more?
A sequel, maybe?
No.
No, I doubt it. I mean, could you imagine a video game adaptation of Belle's Magical World?
I mean, kinda.
I think there was. I think there was one actually.
Little Mermaid 2, but I think that might be a better stretch.
Yeah,
too
surprisingly
far.
enough, Belle's Magical Christmas did not get a video game adaptation.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
I am very surprised by that.
Go on,
music's
Dubs.
the music's boring. The level design looks at least just kind of meh, and at worst really unfun. And I mean, I've seen better art direction from Disney games, to be honest.
Yep.
It's a wet fart of a game, really. How many of us do you think will probably just forget about it by the time we get to next week?
Well, yeah. Reminder, Dwebs, that this game came out in the same year as the Lion King game. So yeah,
Different developers.
Wait.
I'm guessing.
Serious? Oh,
1994. 1994.
Question mark?
So, in that case, just play the Lion King game instead. That one is leagues ahead of us.
So
Definitely.
yeah, overall, not fun.
Okay. Jova.
Yeah, it is one of the worst games we commented on. And I don't say that lightly. It's hard to think of anything that works in this game. The story structure is a joke. The hit detection is beyond unfair. The enemy placement is ungodly terrible. This game feels like it can break itself with how badly put together it is. That ending, what even was that ending? We're fighting Gaston, going down level by level, and then suddenly, Gaston decides not to fight anymore, and the beast just dies from falling damage, even though he was jumping down fine. Then Belle kisses him, and suddenly, boop, 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 they're in their fancy clothes here and there. Boop, 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 everything's back to normal, everything. Boop, 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 here's the ending.
Okay. For as confusing as it was, at least the Mega Drive games actually ended properly.
Well, okay, except for that one bit in Roar the Beast where, the game can't seem to properly end for some reason.
Yeah, true.
Oh boy, I kind of feel a bit sorry for the Beauty and the Beast franchise when it comes to the video games.
Yeah,
guess
these are
they
not
got-
good.
I guess they
But hey,
just
it had one of the best scenes in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Sure,
Which
but
one?
the
When Belle hit Zaldin.
kick
and
Zaldin
Snowball.
in the yeah, I love that too.
The
But
spleen.
yeah.
wait, was it in the wasn't it in the spleen? I thought she stepped on him or something.
No,
I thought she
No.
pulled an elbow.
She
on
elbowed him.
yeah.
Oh, was it?
So it's either the spleen or the pancreas.
Good one, good Bell. Go on, Jova. Sorry.
Oh,
With a
God.
shitty grin.
As for the bosses, 2 of the bosses are literally essentially a gargoyle, which looks the same. It's just different in how he moves. One of them is a white wolf that doesn't really make sense in the context of things. And the final one is Gaston, and I've already gone over how baffling his final boss fight was.
I have a
The
question.
levels what?
Why do we go downwards when we're fighting Gaston? Wouldn't it make more sense to go upwards?
Don't worry about it.
That's the thing, Pedro.
Because
We
he
start
fell,
going
I
upward,
guess?
we start going upward, but then we go downward.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking
I
about
guess-
when we get to the boss battle against Gaston itself. That's when we start going downwards because Gaston keeps falling. I don't get that.
I guess the idea is that Gaston fell by falling, but like when you mitigate the fall like that, it kind of just makes it all the more silly that he supposedly fell by falling.
Ugh.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this. This might actually be a lamer Gaston fighting death than how he died in the live-action movie. Christ.
Well, the live action. Wait.
I
How
forgot.
did that-
Wasn't in the live action movie he dies the same way as in the
No.
original movie?
In the live-action movie, he literally dies just because the stair that he's shooting from happens to crumble.
Well, okay. To be fair, that's how Frollo kinda died in Hunchback as well. The platform he was in also crumbled.
Yeah, but that was after a more direct confrontation in that
it wasn't
regard.
the same villain.
Yeah, also different villain in that regard. I'm referring to Gaston's death in the live action one. Like there, it felt lame, especially because Gaston should have maybe have known better to fire from a more secure
guess.
position. Regardless, this game just sucks. Sucks very badly. There's no point in playing it. Just no. And seriously, what the hell was up with that library level? Sentient books? Really?
Now wait till you actually play it.
Hey, Jova, I'll play it with you.
How can you
bite the
play it
bullet
with
together.
me? It's
Sorry,
not
Dej, it's a
two-player.
single-player game.
Yeah, I know. We'll play at the same time.
Why would I want to torture myself like that?
It's you.
All right. You're done, Joe?
I'm done.
Go on, Shiri.
Yeah, that did indeed suck. Big time.
Yep.
It wasn't even a pusher to the ears.
No, it wasn't. And yeah, I couldn't recognize a lot of the songs. And even the ones that I could even remotely recognize, it was just because of like a few seconds of it was, audible. So,
Something. Don't you? I love how you couldn't even recognize something there.
no.
That's like your favorite song, isn't it?
It's one of my favorite songs. Yes.
But it's like, I know the songs from the movie very well, and I just could not recognize them at all.
Dang.
And the game doesn't, look too terrible. Like, we've seen better from these Disney games around this time, but it's mostly the effects that bother me. It's just, not looking at those. They ran out of ideas from the get-go. I mean, I can at least make an excuse for the spiders, but the books? No. Also, wow, that library level is
See, here's the thing. At least, okay, we gotta give Roar the Beast this. Roar the Beast is tried to explain via its opening cutscene that the magic of the castle also created weird creatures. That way was a plot justification for all those creatures that are attacking Beast. It was kind of pulled out of the developer's asses, but at least it was something. The things in this game, the enemies in this game just come out of nowhere. There's no
Also,
attempt to
the story-
justify any
sorry.
of them. Go on.
Also, the story was told just so terribly, because even as simple as this, story is originally, they just told it so poorly.
Yep.
It's
Even by game standards of this year.
I might even argue that bare minimum is a little too generous.
I'm gotta give the Aladdin game some credit. For as rushed as the cutscenes in that game were, the plot was still coherent.
Yeah, this is I don't know what this is. It's like, I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's as short as it was, but it must have felt terrible for you, even with the cheats, Pedro.
Trust me, Shirai, it's
Yeah.
it's really bad. It's really bad.
I don't think I have anything else to say about this. I'm just glad it's over.
The evil's defeated.
Go on, Dej.
Go sleep, Shirai. Okay.
Dej?
It can't. Beauty and the Beast can't hurt us anymore.
Edge, your thoughts on the
But
matter?
what are you talking about, Dej? I was the only one who was hurt by this.
It can't hurt you anymore.
Well, the wounds are still... the scars are still here.
Calling under your skin.
No. Scars from the Lion King.
Go on, Dej.
No, wait, that's not even his real name. Fight.
We'll get to it. Go on, Dej.
Yeah. But, yeah, this looked boring more than anything. Like,
Again, try playing
unfortunately,
it.
I wish it was just boring.
unfortunately, it's one of these cases of there's not much material you can do to make an interesting game that feels faithful to the source material given the time. And like I kept saying Castlevania, I was like, that's what this game should have just been from the get-go.
That's the thing, Deji. The Mega Drive duology had a really good idea of how to adapt the story. It's just that the execution was flawed.
They should have just combined the two halves, honestly.
Definitely.
In one game.
Definitely. I can tell you that the
And
Mega Drive
polish
games,
them.
Dej, while flawed in execution, definitely had some really good ideas about how to adapt even the Belle parts of the story.
How? I kid you not, Dad. The Belle part has some clever writing.
It does.
And yes, there were some slight RPG elements to it at first, which, again, had pretty clever writing.
There's
not
even dialogue
kidding to you
choices.
that like the Mega Drive version could have worked if they had just worked with it better, honestly.
Yep. It had definitely had better ideas. This one... go on, Dej.
This just feels like, wow, white. This is probably one of the few times where I wasn't paying attention to most of what was going on because it's boring.
I love how when you came back, you were all like, wait, this is still going? With the snowball fight?
I was still in the call. I just wasn't looking on screen because it just looked so obnoxiously bad.
I think my favorite.
I was just paying attention to what you guys were saying. I was like, oh my god, wait, we're still here?
I think my favorite Dad's bit was your reaction to the abrupt ending. Like, you were legit confused as to what was happening.
Well, I guess I'll have to play Aladdin on the Genesis and Super Nintendo.
Definitely. Those games are much better. Especially the Mega Drive one.
And hey, with that update coming to the Disney Afternoon Collection, Disney... Oh god, whatever they're calling that collection.
Disney Classic. The main game of the lineup is Disney Classic games.
Okay, yeah. They're making an update that's including Jungle Book and the SNES version of Aladdin, so yeah, if you haven't gotten that already, pick that up. That's the perfect and best way to play them and get all those features too.
I'll be getting the $10 upgrade because I actually want to support. Maybe they'll even consider releasing more if people. I mean, the first collection definitely sold well, so hopefully.
So Pedro, do you think they'll be adding the Beauty and the Beast games to the collection?
Probably not.
Most likely.
I don't know if Disney managed to, left it the license for this particular one on Awesome, because otherwise that would mean that it transferred to Konami, and I'm not sure they want to give it anytime soon in case.
Most likely they'll add. Okay, if they add a PS1 game like maybe the Hercules one, I can definitely I can see them adding the Mega Drive Little Mermaid. Well, actually no, I think they'll add the ones that have clips in them. Probably some of the one or two PS1 games. I can see them adding at least one or two of those.
Honestly, considering they're still based around the 16-bit era, we're probably just gonna stick with something that we already seen, like Pinocchio or Pocahontas.
Definitely, I can definitely see if they come up with a second upgrade with Pinocchio and Pocahontas, I will definitely get, because I do. For as simple as those two games are, I do enjoy them.
Hey Pedro, now Pocahontas is starting to look like genius compared to this game, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. I already said in the playthrough. I think Pocahontas is a perfectly fine game for what it is. It did the best it could with the limited source material it had. Which is not something I can say about this game. Go on. You done, Dej?
Yeah, I'm done.
Go on, Teo.
Sure. It's a Rush licensed game if I ever saw one. The ingredients are all there. The music is mostly white noise. The level design is Rush beyond belief, and you can see that especially in both the library and the ending. Especially also the fact that they recycle the gargoyle boss, even if it has a different attack pattern. The sprite, I like it, but it's also unfinished. I like more the background, to be honest, even more compared to the Genesis Mega Drive duology, twin games. Sorry. As for the rest, it's really just fast. I don't mind the fact that it's only part of the story. I'm used to Disney games that do that kind of thing, as long as what's in there is actually fun to play. This is clearly not. It's mostly frustrating. More than anything, more power to anyone who actually managed to beat it back in the day on their own.
It also is not really like these are not okay. This kind of game, like this, who are going to be the target audience for this game? Kids. So you'd think they would at the very least. That's what the PS1 games did. The PS1 games did a great job of.
I wonder, Pedro, if we use the Echo the Dolphin mentality of let's make the game super harder so the kids do not beat it in a weekend, to just
yeah.
tag.
Well, Battletoads was
the whole thing with rentals going on.
Yeah. That was already a thing in the NES era with Battletoads being way harder in the West.
Maybe that's also that. But to be honest, I can check it up also to the game being Rush beyond belief because again, it really looks like that. Also, the presentation, with the stained glasses and how rushed the ending is, to the point where even the silhouette of the characters block the credits. It feels like it's intentional from the developer's part. It's weird as fuck. I honestly don't know which of the game of the three we covered on the matter is the best, honestly. Maybe Belle's Quest, but even then, it's flawed. Even if we combine with Roar of the Beast and ideally polish it, it's still not really that great compared to other games based on Disney properties. So at the very least, they got one of the better levels of Kingdom Hearts 2, but otherwise, this particular franchise has not really got a decent solo game, to be honest, which is kind of sad.
I will argue it got half a decent one with Belle's Quest. Like, I will argue half of that game is fine, especially the opening. The first level is the best. Like, that game makes a fantastic first impression. But yeah, it definitely, like, if you actually take a look at it, yeah, none of the games are actually fully good. As for me, okay. See, here's the thing about this game. This game is incredibly frustrating to play because, believe it or not, everybody, I tried to play this game without cheats before I started. Trust me, because when I usually record these games, specifically the ones that I haven't played growing up, I first play them on my own without cheats. Fully like, okay, let's see if I can get a feel for the game, see how it is, and blah blah blah, and then I start to realize, and then. I'm not kidding you. I started dying so many times because of the poor game design, and it just started to annoy me. And okay, fuck it. I'm not putting up with this. Let's get some cheats on here. And it just trust me, everybody. It's practically the library level in particular is what kills it. If what came before didn't kill this game for you. Trust me, because I tried doing the library level without cheats, for the record, and no, I know it's hard to imagine, even when I explain it, that it's really that as bad as I'm putting it. But trust me, boot up an emulator, boot up that ROM, and try it. Like, trust me, it's just like with Terminator 2, the Super Nintendo version specifically. Like it may seem like oh come on, the driving can't be that bad, and then Deji tried it and he literally went, oh god no, turn it off.
Oh yeah.
So trust me everybody, The
You're
legends.
lucky we weren't recording that. Oh wait, yeah, we just.
Trust me, everybody. The legends are true.
Although you gotta admit, it was magical that Dej managed to actually survive the first motorcycle section in his first go.
It was magical. I wish I had the presence of mind to record it.
That said, is there anything else left to say?
Aside from the game being terribly designed, the game overall makes no sense. The snowball minigame is horrible because not only does it make little to no sense, like for all the reasons Jova specified, it's also so fucking unforgiving. You have to be super precise with your timing, and you have 3 phases, and if you miss 3 times, you're dead. I'm not kidding. The beast apparently has a heart attack from losing the snowball fight. I don't even understand.
I still love how some of the cutscenes literally make it seem like Beast just had a heart attack instead of getting attacked or whatnot.
The whole point. See, you could have taken advantage of the snowball fight to make a small mini game that you don't have to win. That would allow the player a brief respite. A moment of fresh air where the player gets to relax from all the frustrating gameplay before it. It serves the purpose for the plot and the gameplay that way. But no, they had to make this an incredibly unforgiving minigame where it makes no sense for me to the most of mindset behind making the snowball fight like this. I have no idea what the hell the developers were thinking when they made, but because Pro Software is capable of better than this. I have no idea what happened here. And
again,
yes, the rush.
It's rushed. That's all.
Even then,
was it rushed though?
No.
Like they had to
it was rushed.
have it meet the movie's release date or whatnot.
To be fair, Joe, we don't know when the development started. The issue here, yes, it is true. The game is clearly rushed, like Teo said. But even conceptually, Teo. Even conceptually, there's a lot of terrible ideas in here. Like, Rush cannot excuse the terrible idea of the snowball minigame being so unforgiving where you miss 3 balls and you're dead. You lose a life. You lose a life for failing to catch a ball.
In a snowball fight, mind you.
Conceptually, that's a bad idea, if you ask me, because this should be a minigame, a simple minigame that you do to relax.
Oh my god, you know what's terrible? Even if you are going off the logic of the movie, this doesn't make sense, because in the movie they're just having a straight-on snowball fight, but here I guess it's a snowball catching tournament? What the hell?
Wouldn't it be more fun if we actually threw... How about this? The first one to get hit 3 times by the snowball fight loses, but that's it. Then you move on to the next level. There you go. See? It could have been like one of the things where if you lose, okay, sucks, but you still get to move on. If you win, maybe you get an extra cutscene that will be pretty charming as a nice reward for getting good at that minigame. See, that's how they should have designed this level. Not like this.
Not like this.
It makes no sense. This game is... I'm sorry, but this game is terrible. Yeah, it's definitely the worst one I've played so far on this marathon. I'm gonna have to say it's probably the worst Disney tie-in game I've played. Trust me, like it may seem, it doesn't. It may not seem
that's
like.
The thing, Pedro. Because exactly of the way it's constructed and you haven't played it. There's the one you cannot actually show us for that very reason.
Jafar's Revenge.
That's Nazira's Revenge, but no, I'm referring to the Fantasia video game.
Oh yeah, right. That is true.
Oh,
for the record,
Fantasia game even worse.
Actually, that's a good segue. I'm kind of done. So if you'll allow me, might as well address the audience on that topic. Basically, everybody. Originally, my plan for instead of this game was to be the Fantasia Mega Drive game because I know that it's Teo's favorite Disney movie, so I kind of wanted to do that as well. Let's just say, everybody, I wasn't able to get cheats working on that game, and trust me, that game is so bad, and
even worse than this.
And for the record, this is not just me saying it. Even back in the day when the game was first released in 1993, the game was critically panned.
Okay, curious. Would you say it's worse than this game?
Yes.
It's terrible, Jova. It's practically unplayable. I have no idea how the hell that game works. I tried my best to play it. I tried my best to even use cheats to play it, but the cheats break the game even further. I'm not kidding. Even cheating at this game sucks. So, basically, audience, unless Jova wants to maybe take it upon himself to do that, trust, I tried, but I give up. Maybe Jova wants to try it. Maybe Teo wants to try it. I give up. Trust.
Hey, Teo, you said that conquering a game can feel satisfying.
Well, there you go, Teo. There you go. There's your challenge, Teo.
Like you said, the other component needs to be time, and for the time being, I have other priorities.
Wait, just to make sure, what game is this?
The Fantasia Genesis game. It's regarded as one of the all-time terrible Disney games.
Challenge.
Even back when it first came out in 1983, it was critically panned to the point where Disney looked at that game and thought, "Oh my God, we need to start taking more control about these games that get made," and that's why we got the Aladdin game from David Perry. I'm not kidding. It's because of that game. That game was so terrible. Disney took it up, looked at it, and thought, "Yeah, we have to intervene." Just think about that for a moment.
We can't allow our franchises to be treated as crap.
Just think about that.
Only
Disney.
we get to do that.
Considering what we know now about Disney, everybody, and how they'll just slop everything in whatever shitty thing they do with their franchises nowadays. This is Disney looking at that video game and thinking, we have to intervene and do something about this.
Yeah, like, trust me, it takes a lot to get Disney to actually sack up. Maybe not as much as Valve, but still, quite a bit.
So as a result, everybody, the Fantasia playthrough is on indefinite cancellation.
Yeah, look at some gameplay of this. This doesn't look too bad.
Try
but this is just the first level, so...
Very good, Dej. Now try playing it. Yeah. And then we'll see. The point is, everybody, that was Beauty and the Beast for the Super Nintendo. Tune in for the next game we'll be doing is actually one of Jova's childhood favorites, actually. The Aladdin Super Nintendo game. So tune in for when we do that.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.